show. I am your host. You know, Mr. Money ain't mandatory, but manhood is. Money ain't mandatory, but manhood is, you know. None before me, none to come. The only one, Jabbar, Lance, Brown, the 6-foot giant reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Huh? Hello. Hello. Understand? Always excited when I get another opportunity to fellowship with the family. You know? Yeah, man. We've been getting a lot of support, man. We've been getting a lot of feedback from the content on the program. Keep it all coming, man, because we're going to keep it coming for you. You know, keep it all coming because we're going to keep it coming from you. You understand? Yeah. Man, today's lesson is titled 3 Things to Help You in Life. You know, it's a number of things that we can share with you that's going to help you throughout your life and help you build and cultivate the life and the lifestyle that you truly desire. You know, but we want to keep things condensed in a way that is entertainable, is enjoyable, and is digestible, right? So we're going to touch on 3 things today that's designed to help you in your life. You know, 3 things that's designed to help you in your life, man. You know, if you take these 3 things and apply them, I promise you that your life going to continue to get better and better and better. The better you apply these 3 things, and you got to tie them all together like what we're going to show you. You know, see, it's just like, man, when you taking separate ingredients, see, you got to mix them ingredients together to complete the recipe. We touched on that. You see, so when we sharing these qualities and these attributes with you, you got to understand how to take these things, how to get them in your possession, how to combine them with what you already doing that's working, and then you cultivate the outcome that you desire. You understand? See, we here to instill leadership and empowerment principles back into the men, especially the young man, so that he don't continue to wander in the wilderness and participate in things that are unbecoming or unfruitful for him and for his life. You understand? We're going to get right into it, family. You know, 3 things to help you in your life, man. You know, and these 3 things I have used myself in some regard, and I continue to use to this day, and they continue to be beneficial and fruitful for me in my life and help me create the lifestyle that I have right now that I'm enjoying right now, you know. See, the first thing that we got to touch on is faith. Okay, what is faith? I know when people hear that word faith, they automatically think about a spiritual component, right? And it is somewhat of a spiritual component as well, right? But you know, like I know, we always jump into the definition of the word because each word has different context based on the sentence and the way that you're using it. So in the context that we using it in, see, the definition for faith is this here. See, it says confident or unquestioning belief in the truth, value, or trustworthiness of a person, ideal thing, right? Faith. We talking about one of the first things that's going to help you in your life. You see, because the world right now, it has an innumerable amount of distractions and fake news and misinformation and false information. Is always somebody offering you another opportunity to go loaf around with them and waste time with them and drift off with them and get caught up in this hypnotic rhythm of nothingness with them. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. You know, listen, man, don't do it, man. Like I always tell you, man, all help don't help you. See, you can't take help from everybody because the help that everybody offering you don't necessarily help you. You understand? But the help that I'm offering you is going to help you because it's going to help you to create independence, right? So the first thing we're going to touch on today for the 3 things that's going to help you in your life is faith, right? Faith is the confident or unquestioning belief in the truth, value, or trustworthiness of a person, ideal thing. Okay, so who is the person that you should have confident and unquestioning belief in first? Who is the person that you should have confident and unquestioning belief in first? You. Hello, you the first person that you should have faith in. You understand? You the person that's with you all the time. We know the Lord with you. We know the Lord with you. You don't see the Lord all the time. You see, you know he there, but you don't see him operating in your life all the time the way you see yourself. Hello, and I'm not saying that he ain't with you. Nah, he always with you. He in you, but you see you and you with you all the time. You understand? See, you got to have faith in you first. You know, you got to have faith in your own ability. You got to have faith in your own capability. And how do you develop this confident or unquestioning belief in the true value or trustworthiness of this person, the person being you, which is you got to learn how to display the best of yourself. You see, whatever it is that you're trying to get done or whatever it is that you committing your life or your lifestyle to, you got to know how to display the best in yourself. And if you don't feel like you're the best, you got to go become the best, right? And the way that you become the best is through practice. Right? And the way that you become the best consistently is through consistent practice. Let me explain this to you. Now, it was a point in time where I had struggles and challenges in my life. I couldn't keep a job to save my life. And the reason being, one of the main reasons being that I could not keep a job is because even though I was working a job with this company, I wanted to go on the job and I wanted to run things the way I wanted to run things. I wanted to allow my attitude and my perspective on the job to override what the policy and procedures were, right? So even though I had a job and I was working with these companies, but the way that I wanted to do things was in opposition to what the policies and procedures were. So in essence, I wasn't showing the best version of myself. You understand? So in essence, I wasn't displaying the abilities or the qualities to help me develop faith in myself because I wasn't showing the best version of myself, right? I wasn't working on my craft even after work, right? I wasn't studying anything about these positions that I had and looking for other ways to get better within the boundaries of that job or within the boundaries of the craft that I was being paid to do. So in turn, I wasn't displaying the best qualities in myself, and in turn, it didn't allow my faith in myself on that position to continue to grow. And this is how life works, right? So in order for you to have confident and unquestioning belief in yourself, you always got to display the best version of yourself. And whatever it is that you're working on, you got to constantly work on yourself in that thing so that you continue to get better. Hello, this is just how the game goes, right? You got to be able to believe in yourself and bet on yourself. You understand? This is how you develop faith in yourself, right? If you got a project that you're working on, or if you got a particular goal in mind that you want to achieve or accomplish, that's the idea. You understand? See where it says belief in the true value or trustworthiness of the person, idea, or thing. Okay, so the person is you. So once you know that you put your best foot forward and that you work on yourself to bring out the best in yourself, now what's the idea or what's the thing that I'm working on? You understand? And when you determine what the idea or the thing that you're working on is, now you got something to frame your efforts around. See, now you got something to frame you working on yourself around so that you begin to see yourself in that space, in that position. And now the faith in yourself begins to grow because you working on yourself within the guidelines or the boundaries of that idea or that thing that you want to bring to reality. And of course, you're keeping the Lord included in all of that. Of course, you're keeping the Lord included in all that. You yourself got to develop faith in yourself. First and foremost. See, the world is right now, the world is designed to bring your confidence down. See, the world is designed to bring your belief in yourself down. Why? Because when you have less faith, you understand, you have less belief in yourself, the unbelief creates self-doubt, right? And the self-doubt creates unconfidence, right? And unconfidence creates codependency on other people who are more confident, and then those other people end up having more influence over you than you do. You understand? See, one of the key components to men and manhood in general is independence. This is one of the key components. Why? Because being independent keeps you in an authoritative position. It keeps you in a power position, right? And men are born to assume power. How do you assume power if you codependent? Just answer that question for me. I don't know how you do it. How do you assume power and possess power and magnify and multiply power if you codependent? Listen, even if you choose to collaborate with somebody else at some point, you still have to have something to collaborate with them on, and you have to bring something to the table to collaborate with them with. You understand? And in order to be able to do that, you got to derive faith in yourself. You got to derive confident or unquestioning belief in yourself, in your idea, and in that thing that you're going to do, and in that thing that you're working on. You understand? 3 things that's going to help you in your life. You got to develop your faith, right? And the way that you develop your faith is by developing confidence. And the way that you develop confidence is in preparation. Hello, is in preparation and commitment. Hello, this is how you develop confidence in yourself and in your own ability. You know if you don't have the right ability for what you're working on. You know if you don't have the right capability for the thing that you committing yourself to. See, this is what develops the opposite of faith, which is self-doubt. And we can't have that. As men, you got to start off with faith, man. Everything starts off with faith. See, it's the faith and the belief in yourself that you can do what you're setting out to do. See, it's the faith and belief in yourself that when you commit yourself to yourself, the Lord is going to open up your mind in a way that the ideas and the resources are going to start coming to you. Your third eye going to pop open like a lock that just got popped off of a safe. And all the jewels going to start flowing out and attracting more information and more opportunity to you for what it is that you're trying to get done. See, that's that idea or that thing. But it starts with the person. Woo! See, that's the idea or the thing that you got faith in, but the faith, it says right now, confident or unquestioning belief in the true value or trustworthiness of a person. The person is you. See, the person is you first, man. You understand? See, you got to have the faith in yourself first, and then the faith in the idea, and then the faith in the thing is going to develop as a pivot off of that. Moving on to the second thing that's designed to help you in your life, man. The second thing that's designed to help you in your life is your friends. Now, I know, listen, I already know what a lot of people going to tap in with us and say. A lot of people going to tap in and say, well, Jabbar, I ain't got no friends. You know, no new friends. You heard what Drizzy said. We ain't on that. We ain't on that. Drake's still making new friends to this day. Drizzy's still making new friends to this day. You understand me? Shout out to the boy, right? We ain't on no new friends. You understand? In order to make it through life and in order to get the help that you need, you're going to end up getting it from some other people who hopefully end up developing into your friends. You understand? None of us can't do all of this stuff on our own. Let me break it down for you, right? So what it says is, it says a friend is one who supports, sympathizes with, or patronizes a group, cause, or a movement. One who supports, sympathizes with, or patronizes a group, cause, or movement. The key word is support. Support is the new sport. Okay, so this is how you have a litmus test or a measurement to if this person or if these people are your friends or not. First of all, do they support you? Right? And there's a difference between support and guidance. I'll break that down to y'all in another lesson. Right? But do your friends support you? Right? When you come up with an idea, when you come up with a goal, when you share with them the direction that you want your life to go in, when you share with them what you're working on, do they support you or do they try to undermine your confidence or try to extract your faith from you? We just talked about faith on the first one, right? Do they try to create this instability in your own self-belief, and do they sow seeds of self-doubt in you so that you stop believing and having that unquestioning belief in your own value the way we did when we established the faith? See, this is how you determine if this person is even your friend or not, right? Then it says one who sympathizes with or patronizes a group. Now, when you have an L, a lesson, you dig what I'm saying? When you take an L in life, does this person sympathize with you in some way? Now, it don't mean that they wallow in defeat or they wallow in the L with you to a point that they can't help uplift you and empower you. No, but what it means is, do they meet you at your point of need and help you assess what went wrong? Because we get a whole lot of people that's there when it's time to celebrate. You understand? We get a whole lot of people that's there when it's time to celebrate, pop the champagne, go out of town, go on the excursions, hang out. But when the groundwork is going on, when the discipline work is going on, when the faith building, when the confidence building activities is going on, you understand, when the day-to-day routine is going on of you progressing toward that goal, these same friends ain't nowhere around. You got to monitor that. You got to monitor that, because we don't need no fair weather friends. We need all weather friends. You understand? See, we need friends who gonna be there and be around in all circumstances and in all aspects of your life, because this is how you develop faith in them. Woo! Come on, man. I know you seen that. I know you seen that. We just touched on faith. You understand? We just touched on faith. Faith is confident or unquestioning belief in the truth, value, or trustworthiness of a person. Right? We said faith starts with you. Okay, so now we know that you got faith in yourself. So now you still got to be able to have faith in your friends as well. You got to be able to have faith in the one who supports you, sympathizes with you, patronizes your group, cause, or your movement. Okay, what does it mean when you get a friend who patronizes you? Okay, we hear people say patronize my business, right? Your friend who patronizes a group or a cause or a movement, okay, whether you got a business or not, to patronize a business is to spend your money with them or to support them monetarily in some way. At some point, your friend is going to support you monetarily. It don't mean that you need to borrow money from them in no kind of way, but it's going to be something that you want to go on in your life that they got to put their money where their mouth at. You understand? Either they're going to go out of town with you, either they're going to come to your graduation, they're going to come to your baby shower, they're going to come to your daughter's ceremony at some point, they're going to buy some Girl Scout cookies for your daughter, they're going to help donate to your son basketball team for the jerseys. You understand? You might be a little short on money if you're still in school. Your friend gonna kick you a couple of dollars. He gonna get you some lunch. He might buy you something from the candy lady. You understand? Y'all might go out shopping together. You might show up at the cash register. You a few dollars short at the cash register. You want to get these new shoes. You got 180. The shoes was 189. The shoes was 200. Your friend with you, he kicked you the dub. He don't ask for it back. It's going to be some way that he going to patronize you in some way to let you see that the value of the friendship is elevated beyond money because I'm willing to put my money down to support you. Hello. Hello. See, these three things going to help you through life, man. You know, and see, it's a number of things that's going to help you through life, but we only talking about 3 on the day. Your friends are supposed to help you. Your faith is supposed to help you. You understand? When they patronize a cause or a movement, what's your cause and what's your movement? We just talk about you having faith in yourself and developing faith in the person. The first person is you, then developing faith in your idea or your thing. So now when you come to your friends are supposed to patronize the cause or the movement. Your friends are supposed to patronize the idea or the thing that you decide to make important to you. Woo! Woo! Your friends are supposed to support that. They supposed to patronize that. You understand? And we're not always talking about a person giving you their last. See, man, listen to me. We hear people say that all the time. We hear people say, this is a good person right here. This person to give me their last. Or, you know, we as an individual may interject ourselves and say, I give a person my last. I give a person the shirt off my back. Well, look, for you to give a person your last and give a person the shirt off your back, does it mean that the person that you're giving it to know how to manage it better than you? You understand? See, it might be better for you to keep the shirt on your back. It might be better for you to keep your last because you know how to multiply that in a way that you can create an abundance to be able to share more with the person who actually needs it. You understand? See, it ain't always about giving the person your last and putting something in, whereas it's always attached to money. Now, patronizing, not only does it mean money in itself, it means your time. Hello. See, your friend is going to patronize you with their time as well. See, listen, I'm not a person who like to move, right? I don't like packing stuff and moving stuff and all of that. You understand what I'm saying? So if one of my friends was to ask me to help them to move, I probably would just flat out say no, right? Because that go back to what we said on another lesson. You understand about saying no and developing trustworthiness. You understand? See, saying no ain't really a bad word. You understand? See, you gotta condition your word and condition people to accept your word at face value. So I'm not a friend who you can call to ask to help you move. That's just not my thing. But what I would do, see, I would patronize your cause or your movement, and I would put up some money to pay some movers to come help you move. So I'm still your friend. You understand? See, I'm still your friend, but I help you in the way that I'ma help you. Hello, see, I help you how I'ma help you. I don't help you the way you want me to. I help you the way I want to help you. You understand? But I'ma still patronize the group, the cause, or the movement that you're associated with as long as it's not against something that I stand for. See, this is what we got to start considering when we choosing friends. How does your friend support you? How does your friend sympathize with and or patronize your group cause or your movement? You understand? Yeah, see, I don't even like to move. You dig? I don't like to pack the stuff and move the stuff and all of that. But guess what? If you gotta move, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. You dig what I'm saying? If you call me like, King, look, man, I'm gonna need some help this weekend moving some stuff, I'm gonna say, family, look, I really ain't the mover. But what time do you need the help? Because I'm gonna just, book an appointment and send a couple guys over there and, that manpower on me. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't me actually using my own manpower, but the manpower that I provided is on me because I'm your friend. See, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. I'm gonna still support you. You understand? I'm gonna still patronize your group cause and your movement. Hello, carrying on. You understand me? 3 things to help you through life. We touched on faith. You got to have faith in yourself first. We touched on friends. You got to have friends, man. And see, we got to start qualifying our friends too. You understand? But see, now that we got the context and the true definition of the word friend, you can qualify your friends just based on this definition right here and be real with yourself, man. It's one person that you can't never run from, and that's you. And it's one person that you should never fake with, and that's you, right? Because you're the only person who ain't gonna never leave you. Hello. Moving on to the next one, man. 3 things that's gonna help you in your life, man. And we coming on home. We bringing it down to the finances. I had to touch on the finances, man. I had to touch on the finances, man, because this is the world that we live in. And without having your finances in order, You understand? Without having your paper straight, you understand? It's going to be extremely challenging to get anything done in this world. Is it impossible? Ain't nothing impossible. It ain't nothing impossible. But a smart man, you understand? A smart man exercising vision and wisdom. He foresees the upcoming potential challenges, and he already works to position himself to navigate around it. You understand me? The finances. Okay, what's the definition of finances? It's the management of money, banking, investments, and credit. Yeah. Oh, yes. See, man, we got to get down to really what the finances is about. See, everybody thinks finances is just money. It ain't just money. You understand? That's one component. Finances ain't only money. See, they said the management of money, banking, investments, and credit. We already know what the management of money is, so we can still touch on that briefly, right? We can still touch on the management of money. First, you got to get the money accumulating and circulating back in your possession. You understand? See, first you got to begin to get the most investment for your time in currency and in capital, right? Until you can get to the point where your banking relationships develop into investments through the extension of credit. So let me break this down for you. Whatever income that you got coming in, whatever money that you got coming in, you as a man, young man, older man, you as a man should always be looking at your money as an extension of your influence and your power. Look at how I just told you how I'm not the person who's going to help you move. That's just not my thing. You dig what I'm saying? But I am going to help you because I'm your friend. You understand? I'm not going to help you move. I don't like to carry boxes and pack all of this stuff up and all of that and go up and down steps and all that. Have I helped people move? Yes. But that's just not where I'm at with that. But I am going to still help you. But how could I help you in the way that I'm going to help you without having the finances in order, without having the money first? You understand? See, so us as men, we got to look at the money like an extension of our influence and an extension of our power. This is why it's so important to accumulate as much of it as you can. Okay, I got you. You ain't motivated by money. You don't love money. Who said you got to love money? Who said you got to love money? Do you love your car when you know you're going to get a new one, but you use the car as an extension of your influence? You use the car as an extension of your accessibility and your availability because you know that the car is removing obstacles and boundaries for you. The car is keeping you from having to walk 45 miles to go to work. The car is keeping you from having to drive a whole week to get from DC to California. You understand, right? The car is an extension of your flexibility and your accessibility. This is how money is. Money is an extension of your flexibility and your accessibility. So when people need your help, you don't physically got to go and help everybody all the time. You extend your money over there. Hello, you see how we did that? Now you say the management of banking. Banking is critically important, guys. Banking is critically important. Stop parking your money only in one bank. You understand? Stop parking your money only in one bank. Why? Because when one door closes, if all you got is one door, you locked out. God dang. You hear me, man? Listen, man, stop parking all your money in one location. Don't do that, right? Because when one door closes, if all you got is one door, you locked out. You never want to be locked out of the banking industry because you as a man, with having faith in yourself, what we determine is the confident, unquestioning belief in the truth, value, or trustworthiness of a person, idea, or thing. Listen, when your faith grows in the person, meaning you first, you're going to cultivate ideas and you're going to want to accumulate and create other things. How do you do that without having your finances in order? Hello, you see how we tying all this together? See, it's my job to reintroduce you to you. This is how you should be thinking. As a man, this is how you should be thinking. 13 years old, 14, 15 years old, you need to be thinking like this. You still need to be thinking like this. You understand? This is how you stay ahead of the game. This is how you get a head start. This is how you elevate above your peer group, even being a full-grown man already. You understand? This is how you stay ahead of the game. This is how you elevate yourself above your peer group and above the competition by having a clear understanding as to how this thing works. 3 things that help you in your life. You understand? You spread your money around to multiple banks, credit unions, and financial institutions so that you have multiple relationships to access when you need capital, when you need money. You understand? When you need influence, when you need financial influence. You understand? When you need financial consultation, things that's going on in the mortgage rate, things that's going on in the banking industry, things that's going on with the interest rate. You want to have people already inside these banks and inside these financial institutions working on your behalf because you know that you need money as a tool to facilitate the ideas of your faith. Hello. Then when you're talking about investments, okay, investments is you making the money work for you. You understand? See, when you're taking the money that you're working for, you diversifying it into multiple banks and credit unions where you got multiple doors open for yourself. You understand? You got to have multiple doors open for yourself so that you can go in multiple doors and access multiple options and opportunities. Now you're looking at ways that you can make the money work for you, like the money is your employee. And these relationships and the people working in the bank really work for you. So they work for you and the well-being and the development and the expansion of your money. This is how you got to look at that, right? And even being a young man, when you getting your money, listen. Some of the older people, right, don't understand how money works. And I'm talking specifically to the group of young men that's watching us, that's supporting the content, that's still in school. Some of the older people don't understand how money works, and they don't understand the importance of using money as a tool and making money work for you like the money is your employee, and building and establishing relationships at the bank because the people at the bank work for you and the well-being of your money. But you as a young man, now that you hear me say this and you know this, it's critically important for the money that you're getting right now and the money that you're accumulating right now, you figuring out ways to now make that money work for you, meaning you can invest some of it, you can put it in something that's going to give you a return more than what you actually committed. And you having a bank account gives you leverage when it's time for you to finally petition the bank for a loan or for some type of an income producing product. At the same time, the length of your relationship is going to pay benefits for you. So if your mom and your dad is not already teaching you this and talking to you like this, this is a conversation that you can have for them as well, right? You always want to look for ways to have your money working for you so that you're not always working for your money, right? Because you're going to end up having more money than you got time. Hello. See, if you follow the rules and the principles and the lessons on the game that I'm giving you, you're going to end up having way more money than you got time. And if you got way more money than you got time, now you want your money to start buying some of your time back and buying the options and the opportunity that having more time will create. And then you transition and branch off into credit, which is critically important. The credit system is the new class system. The credit system is the new class system, y'all. So if you don't understand how credit works, you should definitely take some time, do your research, and look into how you can better understand the credit system in the United States of America and how you can make that work for you. See, credit is leverage. Credit is leverage. And you're not going to be able to leverage credit the way that it's designed to if you don't have your banking relationships and your investments intact, right? See, the credit is leveraged through the banks so that you can accumulate investments. But it starts with the money. So see, when you deposit your money into the bank, now you talk to the bank about leveraging credit to accumulate investments. All that's under finances. Hello, I'm gonna say it for you again. When you deposit your money into the bank, now you talk to the bank about credit and how you can expand your investments. This is how the world works. This is how the world works. And if you look at any men or any group of men who are losing in life, they fail and they not having success, they not looking like a winner, they not looking healthy, they not looking upbeat, the mentality ain't right. You understand? If you look at any group of guys who look like they've been on a losing team for the last 10, 15, 20 years, I can almost assure you they don't have their finances in order. I can almost assure you that. You understand? I can almost assure you that. You know, you got to take care of your money, man. You got to take care of your money. And the first step to taking care of your money is first getting some money that you can possess and have that you can own and have in your possession. That's the first step. How you going to take care of something that you ain't even got? Hello, how you going to take care of something that you ain't got? It don't work like that. First, you have to get the money. You think of ways that you can accumulate more money. As you get more money, now you develop a relationship with the bank. Okay, I already know what people will say. Well, Bob, the bank don't give you interest on your money just for leaving it in there. Nah, you're not leaving it in there just to get interest on the money. You putting it in there to establish the relationship. You understand? You putting it in there to establish the relationship. That's the main thing. You understand? See, you can't just walk into a person's house and go in the refrigerator without asking. You know? How do you get in the house? Right? You got to have a relationship to even get in the house. Then when you get in the house, you say, look, King, man, I see your wife, man, and cook that food over there, and she done bake that pie and that ice cream, man. Do you mind if they like, yeah, go ahead, help yourself. Cool. So you got to get into the bank first. You bring the money and deposit to get in the bank. Now that you in here, now you develop a relationship and you start asking for stuff. Don't let them keep your money and you ain't getting nothing back. Nah, when you get in the house, when you get in the bank, then you start asking for stuff. You understand? And the more banks and the more doors that you got open to you, the more options and opportunity you got to ask for stuff. You especially ask for more credit, and the more credit you get, the more investments that you procure and accumulate for yourself. So look, guys, 3 things to help you in your life. You understand? Make sure that you're taking notes. Make sure that you're applying what we're saying. You know, it's always an honor and a pleasure when I get another opportunity to come back and fellowship with the family. You know, it don't take me long to take off, fly high, and land my plane. You understand? I'm the one who tell you get your mind right. Then I tell you get your grind right. Then I tell you get your shine right. Then you're going to end up in the limelight. Then you're going to end up in the limelight until the next time. You understand? Peace and love.